Hey everybody, it's 39-minute workout with David, and today we're talking about what's in your smoothie. This is such a common question that we get, and it's such an easy one to fix. I really think that deciding what meals you're going to eat and solidifying that and simplifying that is one of the most important things you can do to lock in your nutrition. And to me, a good habit is a habit that is a no-brainer. You don't have to think about it at all. That is exactly what I coach my clients to do, and I encourage you to do too. For me, one of the reasons breakfast is never an issue is every day I wake up, my brain knows exactly what I'm supposed to do. I go down, I make my tea. I drink a tea called yerba mate. It's a dark, sort of smoky green tea. I make a big old thing of it, put it in my Yeti, and I have that for my breakfast. That is what I drink for the first couple of hours of my day, and I don't eat. And then I have my smoothie. I make them both at the exact same time. I bring my smoothie with me. I have it either after my workout or when I'm hungry around 10 or 11 o'clock. That is how you should treat every morning. I'm not saying you should delay breakfast like I do. That's a choice I do to shorten my eating window. But what you should do is have a go-to food. Now, I personally think the smoothie is the best option because it's so calorie controlled and easy, and if you make it right, it should be delicious to you and filling. So for me, my smoothie is whatever sort of milk I'm going to use, which is usually almond, cashew, or rice. I don't drink dairy. I use whey protein, a good quality source of whey protein, and then I add half a banana, big scoop of peanut butter, flax seeds, some other seeds if I'm in the mood, and frozen blueberries. I fill it up with water, I make about a liter of it, and I blend the heck out of it. That's my smoothie. Everybody's taste is a little bit different. I like mine to have that sort of chocolate and peanut buttery taste, and I am a 195-pound dude, so you gotta adjust accordingly how much you can have. My wife, who's obviously a smaller person, probably has hers about half to 3/4 of the size of my smoothie, and her portions will be smaller of everything. So you've got to sort of think about for your body what's appropriate. Somewhere in between 400 to 500 calories is what you're shooting for, and I would download an app like MyFitnessPal, plug in each ingredient, how much you're putting in, like half cup of this milk, 2 scoops of this, well your protein powder will tell you how many calories it is, how much banana, how much blueberry, this and that. Load it into the tracker, make sure it's at least 400 calories for women and closer to 500 calories for men. That's a good ballpark for you for a good solid meal that will last you a couple hours. Now this could either be your breakfast or your post-workout recovery drink or meal, basically. The only thing I'll say beyond smoothies is do not load them up with sugar. So I wouldn't be going with what a lot of people do wrong with smoothies is they throw juice and tons of fruit, pineapple, papaya, all this fruit. I'm not a big fan of fearing fruit. I think that's crazy town. Most of the time we need to look at real sugar and other processed foods that are the problem in terms of gaining fat, but I also don't want you to turn your smoothie into a sugar bomb. Get enough protein and fat in there through nuts and seeds, but don't go crazy on the fruit. And then the other piece is some people I know throw greens in there. I personally, if I were to have kale and spinach and things like that blended up, number one, I would hate the taste, and number two, I would be very unpleasantly bloated for hours. So choose that accordingly. Don't feel like you got to throw your veggies into your smoothie. Please don't. For a lot of you, you're going to do better, your gut will do better by cooking, steaming, whatever, your veggies. So do not feel compelled to throw veggies into your smoothie unless you love that, okay? Hopefully that was helpful. If you have a favorite smoothie of choice, why don't you leave a comment below? Tell me, like, what protein do you love? What do you put in it? Is it filling? Do you need to tweak it? Is it enough calories? Whatever you want to leave feedback below. And in terms of protein, I forgot to say this. I tend to get Tara's Whey, T-A-R-A-S Whey, I believe it is, from Amazon when it's a good price. But we do bounce around a little bit. Get a good quality one. Get an organic one. If you don't do whey and you're vegan or vegetarian, you can look at some of the pea proteins. There's lots of proteins out there. Just don't get junky, mucked up ones, and I would stay away from meal replacement shakes. That's like one where you just mix it with water. I would take your weight, your protein, and mix other good food into it, not do meal replacements personally. So hopefully that was helpful, and thanks as always. Check us out at 39minuteworkout.com. And if you're interested, if you don't live in the Ellicott City, Maryland area, you can go to onlinekettlebells.com. Check out my 7-day free kettlebell beginner program for you to do from home. It's a video series, kettlebell training for beginners you could do right from home. Thanks so much. As always, check us out at 39minuteworkout.com, 39Minute Workout with David on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I will see you next time.